not quite seeing where I'm going. Darkness overtaking me.
Hey, how's it going? I do my best thinking when I'm doing things like washing the dishes or sweeping the floor or taking my dog for a walk or slicing up strawberries. The reason I've asked you to come by today is I want to discuss your and my reasons for wanting to become a YouTuber and some of the feelings we go through when we're trying to process and create. I started my channel, I don't know, several years ago. It took me months and months before I got the courage up to make my first video. And I made the video out of frustration. I was frustrated that I hadn't made a video yet, and struggling with what my content was going to be. I was a little fearful of being on camera. I had all these ideas that I wanted to put together, but I was using this crappy Samsung phone as my video camera, which I'm still using, by the way. I'm using it this very moment as we speak. So the result of that is my video quality isn't that great. But, you know, I've watched a bunch of videos and a lot of people say, you know what, forget about what your camera quality is for the time being. Just do it. Just do it. And so that's what pushed me to do my first video. And I'm going to show you a little clip of it here in a moment. And man, it's bad. It's been posted since, well, quite a while now. Back in June. So it's about 5 months, 4 or 5 months that it's been up. I think it's had 20 views, something like that. And it was just a crazy off-the-cuff idea that I did at the time. I think it's funny. But the thing is, I'm not funny, so the world doesn't think it's funny. And that, to me, is funny. Hope you stick around to watch it so you can determine for yourself whether it's funny or not. And if you like it, do what I tell you to do in that video. Anyhow. What is it that's preventing you from launching your YouTube channel? Probably the same things that prevented me. And one of the biggest fears I had, and I still have, although since June, which is about 5 months ago, I've put up a total of about 13 or 14 videos. Still not getting tons of traction, but it's slowly coming along. And, you know, in all honesty, I've given myself a couple of years, you know, of grace so that I wouldn't disappoint myself. in what my results were going to be, should they be pretty lousy. Well, the thing is, I looked at my original content that I was putting out, trying to be funny, and it wasn't working, so I thought, well, okay, well, maybe I should just do what I feel comfortable doing. Now, the thing is, what I feel comfortable doing in real life is another story when you're facing a camera. So that's an issue, too, that I dealt with, and I'm sure you're dealing with that. Overcome it. Like, that's all you got to do. Just act as if you're doing something normal, such as slicing strawberries, because that's what life is about. It's real stuff. Anyhow, I'm going to do up a series of videos pertaining to this issue that we all have, which is trying to get ourselves motivated to launch our channel. And it's not complicated, but at the same time it's not easy either, because we're dealing with all these fears, right? My biggest fear is being judged by my friends, because here's what happens. If they don't think it's good enough to share with their friends, they're not going to share it. And that is insulting, and it's kind of embarrassing, and it's degrading. You know, we think that our friends and family should be the first ones to share our stuff. But you know what? If it's not good enough, they're just not going to share it. And that's disheartening, yeah? However, it's reality. It's the way it is. So we've got to accept that and move on. And you know what? If we can't impress our friends, we're not going to impress strangers. That's for sure. So if you're serious about doing this, overcome that fear of being judged by your friends and family, because that'll stop you in your tracks, I'm telling you. And you don't want to be stopped in your tracks. I won't be stopped in my tracks. But what I will do is work toward making better videos. Yeah, you know what to do. Hit that share button. Let your friends all have a look at this good video. You know who I am. I'm the crazy guy with the hat on. By the way, sorry about my eyebrows getting a little bit out of hand. They do that sometimes. But hit that share button. And hit the like button. Thumbs up. You know what to do. Don't be such an asshole. Just do it. And if it means I have to slice strawberries, I'll slice strawberries. If that's what people want to see. I hope to see you back, because we're going to figure this out together. And before we move on, share this video with your friends that you know who are wanting to have a YouTube presence, and hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to have some great content for you. See you in the movies. Strawberries are done. Strawberries are done.
In spite of all the seeds I've sown.